find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Today is April 14, 2026. It is 5:06 a.m. This is video number 3. The first one is on this channel. I was talking about Harry and Meghan's visit to Australia. I already edited those videos. It's rendering in a few. I'm gonna upload it on YouTube. And the second video will be on App Your Team Sussex. I didn't edit that yet. But while I was doing some other stuff, I came across some tweets. I'm gonna record them, and whenever I have the time, I'll edit them. And it has to do with Harry and Meghan's visit to Australia. Okay, so I'm gonna start first with JTB's video that I saw, and then there's a thread Squaddy put together about Harry and Meghan's visit in Australia, and then if I have more time, I'll add more to it. Okay, these are some other things that I was looking at. All right, first tweet. This is JTB. Are there any comments? There's no comments. Okay, it's exactly 3 minutes. When did he post it? Oh, since the 12th. So this is all. All right, let's get it out the way anyway. So there's the laugh here. Variety, Matt Donnelly, and the parade of idiots really said they were done. And now look at them. All right, so let's see here.
Let's really sit in their stupidity for a second. Variety, the publication who likes to act like they're the grown-up in the room. Let Matt Donnelly spin this whole "they're struggling, Netflix is over it,
Okay,
doors are closing" narrative. Like he had the insider access to the group chat at Netflix headquarters. Matt, what group chat were you in? Because it clearly wasn't the one with Ted Sarandos.
Okay, if I had come across this when I came back from vacation, this tweet would have been in the Netflix video. Okay, this is the thumbnails of it. Go check it out. That's where this video should have been. But let's continue.
And then you've got Kinsey Schofield and the choir of low IQ haters and derangers
Low IQ.
jumping in like backup dancers off beat, echoing the same tired script. They're done. It's falling apart. This is the end. They have been saying this is the end for years. At this point, it's giving a group of people saying the same dumb thing and expecting different results. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh my God.
They don't just end up wrong, they end up looking ridiculous and stupid. Because what do we see? Prince Harry and Meghan,
that's
Duchess
right.
of Sussex, socializing with the literal CEO of Netflix, Ted Sarandos, and his beautiful wife, Nicole Avant. Do you understand how stupid that makes you look, Variety? Matt? Kinsey?
I mean, if these people had shame, maybe whatever JTB is saying here, that would have sank in. But they have none. From my perspective, the way these people behave and write false information, and even if they were proven wrong, they don't care. So they have no shame. All right, they don't care.
And the rest of you flock of fools. This is your entire narrative getting dragged by its greasy, unwashed hair. You said they're out. Reality said you're all a cluster of cluelessness. You said Netflix is distancing itself. Reality said, pull up, we're having drinks. And what's most hilarious is the confidence. The absolute unwavering confidence to be wrong. No, they spoke like it was facts.
Well, the thing is that when Harry and Meghan and the people that they deal with, who's into business and stuff like that, They know how to compartmentalize things. If there is a friendship, hey, they cherish that friendship. When it comes to business, they remove that friendship hat off and focus on business. Because when it comes to business, everybody's looking for their best interests. So when certain things don't work out, Harry and Meghan want something, and Netflix and its other partners, want certain things. So they have to respect each other's interests. So these people, I don't know if you're not in the room to hear and share your thoughts with the business aspect, that, whoever is doing the business, they have nothing. They have nothing. And the worst thing is, this is the worst thing for me here. You have the royal rats. They are old now. When Princess Diana was alive, they did the old people, the old royal rats, like Piers Morgan, they were there when Princess Diana was alive. This is how they pass it on to the new generation, those young people. Some of them are much younger than me. They're doing this nonsense. They give them platform to continue that stupidity of cycle. That's very sad. Let's continue. I want to finish with this so I could focus on the Australia thread. And I didn't know what the Variety have wrote. I remember when I was doing the video yesterday regarding the Netflix thing, I wasn't aware what those people wrote that the squad was pointing out. But there's JTB explaining a little bit more.
And then get exposed for being a gang of brain-dead buffoons. Again and again and again. At this point, it isn't even about Harry and Meghan anymore. It's about watching the same group of people embarrass themselves on a loop. By the way, the squad is fully entertained by the way you look like fools. Because we know at some point, you dumpster fire of dumbasses will be proven wrong. Like, what's the long-term plan here? Keep predicting their downfall until one day, 30 years from now, you all just grow up and give up? Because right now, it all looks like a bunch of people emotionally invested in a collapse that's never going to happen. And every time it doesn't happen, we know you're marinating in that misery. That's gotta be rotting you from the inside out. That's gotta keep you up at night. So yeah, go ahead and drop the next their finished article and narrative. We'll just wait a few weeks for the photos of them laughing with the same people you swore were done with them. At this point, it isn't even shocking anymore. It's predictable and honestly, a little embarrassing for you. But don't worry, we're living for the embarrassment. And that's the read. This is the notorious JTB, notoriously opinionated, signing out.
Yeah, those people don't care. Video by itself, and then when I have time again, I'll edit, I'll record more, because I have more. All right, last engagement of the day to wrap up the first day of the Sussex Australia tour. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, arrived at the Australian National Veterans Art Museum, AVM, and South Bank. All right, so let's look at some of the pictures. All right, the squaddy who put that together, thank you. Look at how they color coding. Color coding. There's that Getty's image. Very serious. Talking to his security. There's a video I'm looking on the side. It's probably there next. Okay, I'm just gonna go over the images. That's the video. 18 seconds.
Oh, the cyclists. You enjoying being in Australia?
That's wonderful. It's great to be back.
Anything to say to the Australian public?
Thanks for having us back.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Alright, so that's that. More pictures. There they are here. There's more videos. Only 9 seconds. There'll be screenshot. It reminds me of Central Park a little bit for some reason. It's only 9 seconds. All right, as you can see, as we're watching those videos, let's look at the people that's around them in terms of security. These are heavy security. All right, because they already bringing that up on my last recording earlier tonight or this morning. All right, they were saying that they should build Harry and Meghan's whatever security the city's gonna provide them. All right, so I think I went over all of those images. Let's read that. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, are all smile as they arrive at the Australian National Veteran Art Museum, event in South Bank. Okay, so I saw all of those videos. These are the captions only. All right, I went over all of these already. There's that. Tanya Johnson, founder of Avon, shows the Duke and Duchess of Sussex on exhibit by veterans at the Australian National Veterans Art Museum. Okay, look at the dress. That's nice. I really like the color coding of Harry and Meghan. I know that has to be Meghan, all right? When she was packing up. All right, in this event, this is what you're going to wear, and this is what I'm going to wear. The color, I don't know. I'm just saying. That has to be Meghan's thing. All right. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, artwork. Okay, I think it's almost the same caption. All right, so the pictures. I love that jacket. Meghan likes to pull her sleeve up. I know this high heel, the shoes that she's wearing, she's wore it before. There they are here. I won't be surprised at the end of their visit, we're gonna hear, oh, that they are doing things. Oh, did Meghan do that? Wow, that looks like what's that bird? Not penguin. What do they call them? They have long legs. I usually see them on water. Okay, the thought that I had was that I won't be surprised at the end of their visit, we're gonna hear about them donating funds to certain places or charities, whatnot. There they are here. There's Harry in the back. These two look alike. These two girls. Oh my goodness, I'm sure the media is gonna harass those kids. What did they talk about and all of that. Oh, look at Meghan. Having conversation with them. That's nice. All right. All right, so whoever put that thread together, thank you. All right, so I have more time. So now I'm back to my list. I'm done with the thread. So this is day 1. The thread highlight day 1. Okay, so there's this here. Okay, somebody yell out, Your Highness, there's the laugh here. Only Princess Diana and Harry and Meghan who generate this kind of buzz. All right, it's 33 seconds. There'll be screenshot, okay? Come on.
Welcome to Australia.
Your Highness.
Welcome.
That's a long 33 seconds. All right, what is it? Your Highness, somewhere around here. Listen here, right there. Listen again.
Your Highness.
Okay, so there's that. I heard that, so cute. I heard that, LOL. After so many years of being treated like, there's the word here, it always warms my heart when they're received so warmly on their travels. Right, the Derangers are melting down now and loved it. All right, Princess Meghan, Sussex, and Prince Harry, the real people's king and queen. Mood at KP and BP. All right, let's go to the next tweet. I want to make this quick. I'm already 14 minutes. All right, we saw this already. Let me pause. Oh, the squad already figured out the outfit. Okay, Harry and Meghan at the Australian National Veterans Art Museum, Avon in South Bank. Credit to Royal British Fashion on Instagram. So this is where they got that information. Let's see here. No sound. There they are here. All right, we just saw that video. She was gonna close the car door. Oh, was creator. All right. Heavy on some. I'll open for my wife. Thank you. I love this guy. That's why they hate her. They envy the treatment she gets from her handsome royal prince. Always the gentleman man. Love them bunches. Not Harry opening the door to help her out. The leftovers will never. There's the laugh here. I don't even want to look at this. That was an ad anyway. I love how he treats his wife. Harry don't play about Meghan. What irks me the most is that I, as an Aussie taxpayer, have to fund their security. You don't know. You don't know. I don't recall if it's this video or the one that I recorded earlier where I point out wherever or whenever I see their security, the ones that they usually walk around with, Harry's private security, I point it out. And I think I even mentioned it in some of my recordings. All right. So they are walking with their own security. I do not see any dress uniform police officers or whatever. I don't know when they outside. Some of the clips that I've seen outside, I didn't see any police officers with them. I've seen their Harry and Meghan's private, I was gonna say private secretary, private security with them, and I have pointed them out in several occasions and recordings. Oh, please. You know what? Let me just black. I have so much to share with you. And there's things I need to do later on. I don't have time. Okay, the haters have to come. The others who's billing them and taking billions of dollars from them, doing absolutely nothing for them, they stay quiet. Like I was saying earlier, I won't be surprised at the end of their tour, you're gonna hear they donate money to certain charities. I'm pretty sure. To the haters, I have just one thing to say to you. We told you so. Australia loves Harry and Meghan. There's the picture. Look at Harry. There they are here. Okay, you sure did. There's the thumbs up. Apparently, they had a muted welcome. According to whom? Alright, look at this. Alright. Harry and Meghan down under. Yeah, look at this. I showed a video of that on my first video that I recorded earlier. Me scrolling and liking all the pics and videos. So happy for my faves. Thank you, Australia. Already looking to visit. And now we'll definitely do. There's that GIF. Let's go to the next one. There's this picture. Hello. Picture from a phone. So cute. Hi, Meghan. There's the heart. That's an ad. Let's pause. Okay, Meghan. There's more. This is extra. Let me pause and add it to the list. All right, so I put that on the list. All right, more than 7 years after their 2018 royal tour, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have quietly slipped into Melbourne, this time as private citizens. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex kicked off their 4-day trip down under by visiting sick kids at the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne. This is the third high-profile visit at the Royal Children's Hospital this year after Queen Mary and Ed Sheeran stopped by the facility in March. Okay, I didn't know anything about that, but let's listen. 1 minute and 14 seconds.
We gotta move in a little slower.
I'm thinking of Well Child as I'm watching some of these videos. That's so nice. That's nice. Okay, there's Harry and Meghan's personal security. Alright, and there's the other guy here, right there. Wow, look at all those people.
What do you mean? Go have some homage all the royalty.
Alright, let's see some of the comments. Alright, the genuine joy and happiness this kind of visit bring to the children, parents, and staff, as well as the visibility and outpouring of funds this visit bring, is always beautiful to see. Harry and Meghan, Australia. Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Australia 2026. Why would private citizen visit hospital? What? What? Is this person even making sense? She gonna use this attention to sell. There's two comments under that before I block it. Private citizens who are known around the world visit hospital to attract donation and to lift the spirit of children. Did you have a problem when Ed Sheeran visited the same hospital earlier this year? He even performed for children. Why not? The children are happy and even said so in interviews. Angela Jolie did it. Diana after the divorce. A lot of other people. You royalists, racists, or delusional. Girl, shut up. That's it. Let's block this. Alright, let's move on. These people, I don't know. Lately, I have no words for these lunatics. It cannot be. I don't understand them. Alright, so this picture is very nice. Getty does not Photoshop. Yep. Getty for Getty. Harry and Meghan, Australia. This is a very nice picture. There's that. Nope, they don't. There's this. Not here for guilt. Here for work and doing good. Note the simple wedding band only. The Sussexes know how to read a room and do what's required. Yeah. Alright, the Getty never lies. If you know, you know. She is glowing, beautiful, fresh, no need. Alright, next tweet. If I tell you what happened to me after coming back from vacation. Well, let me not say this part. Alright, next tweet. Look at the excitement of the little boy. Probably Harry told him a ginger joke. The people's prince, he's genuine. Alright, so there's that. Alright, they really are masters and meeting and conversing with ordinary people. The leftovers needs to watch and learn how it's done. Yeah, this image, I love it. You know what that just remind me? I've shared that image in another video that I did earlier. But it just remind me of that little girl in Colombia. The little girl with the glasses who will not let Meghan's hand go. That's what this little girl remind me. For some reason, I don't know why. The irony in this picture is that Harry and the little boy are laughing like crazy. But the little girl below them was the one in that heartbreakingly seriously but sweet pic with Meghan making the rounds. They are a magic couple, so happy they could bring smile to this place. Okay. There's no one in British monarchy who has charisma and that magic touch like Harry and Meghan other than Princess Diana. Harry has such a way with kids. I know he's got to be a great dad. Of course, there's the laugh here. He's full of bad dad ginger jokes. That one. OMG twins, the loving eye. Next tweet. This is a video. Oh my god, I have a lot more. Let's see here. Only 16 seconds. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, meet with families and their children during a visit to the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne, Australia. Let's listen. Screenshot, okay? There's their security. There's this person here and this person here. I'm assuming the thing around his, how do they call this? That bag, they have a fanny bag that's across his body. Probably some medical thing, in my humble opinion. Alright? We effing hate them. We don't want them in Australia. Okay, tell yourself that. But you're still here. Let's tweet comment before I black. Maybe you should take this lady's story as a cautionary tale. You're sounding unhinged. What did that say? I am part of the Meghan Markle hating cult and I am ashamed. I am writing this because I finally hit a wall with myself. Yesterday, Meghan appeared at an event. She looked beautiful, healthy, glowing, confident, and without thinking, my brain immediately went into search mode. What's wrong with her? What can I criticize? What did she do wrong this time? That's when it hit me. This wasn't curiosity, this wasn't critical thinking, this was compulsion. Dehumanizing Meghan had become a drug. Every morning, before work, before emails, before real responsibilities, I'd open my phone and scroll through accounts dedicated to tearing her apart. I knew exactly where to go, the same profiles, the same narrative, the same recycled outrage, and I'll feel satisfied, energized, validated. Oh, do these people really feel that way? Last year, I found myself aggressively hounding a charitable organization, a charity. Not because they did anything wrong, but because I didn't like the couple associated with it. Wow. Let's be here. So why are spelling? So why are you even clicking on this post? Then you see that this tweet is about Harry and Meghan. You have a problem. Alright, so let's black. Let me retweet this. And then, where is that thing? I almost blacked myself. Black. Oh my God, these people have problem. They really do. There's a mental thing that's going on as if they do not have control of themselves. All right, next tweet. This picture is nice as well. The People's Princess, Duchess Meghan, looks stunning, and the Priscilla dress made by Sydney designer Karen G. All right, that's a very nice picture. Very subtle. This is one of those pictures that the dress as well, that endless. All right, she could wear it years later, it will still look nice, relevant. All right, beautiful. There's that. Next tweet, more pictures of Meghan. I think majority of same picture, different. Look at my screen. There's that. Oh, this one is nice as well. Okay, Duchess of Sussex, done in Australia. There's no comment on that. These are extra. I love seeing the light in her eyes. There's that. Beautiful. There's this, my girl, extra. I just love the different angles. This one is nice. All right, so that's that. All these were extra. Let me stick to my list and then go edit more pics. Okay, I love these photos. This is Myra. Oh, when Meghan went to was it Africa? Was that Nigeria? Oh my goodness! I was following her page because she went and met Meghan. She wrote one tweet I'll never forget. When she finally met Meghan, she didn't know what to say. Myra, there they are here. There's the security, and there's the security here. There they are here. Look at Harry. Okay, fresh, youthful, employ people. Thank you, Australia. After everything they've been through, I knew in the end Harry and Meghan will come out winning. These photos are amazing. Hate will never win. Weeks of harassment over this trip. God keep them safe as they go and come. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. That's a very good tweet right there. To keep them safe. Next one. Oh, that's a video. Okay, listen to this. People's prince and princess. The people have spoken. Everyone was excited to meet the princess and her prince. The crowd were massive. All right, let's listen. 38 seconds.
They're very friendly.
Yeah.
They had some big smiles on their faces. Did they bring a smile to your face?
Yeah.
She's always treated like a princess. To be able to see another princess come to the hospital and greet her, they were very kind and friendly, and they had a lot of time to other kids as well to give them some hope to come here and support them, and it's amazing.
We spoke to Meghan. Me and Mum just told her, I've been here since birth. I had 11 holes in my heart when I was born, and I had 2 open heart surgeries here. So really meeting them made everything worth it, and it was really just energetic. It was an energetic moment.
They're very friendly.
Yeah.
That little boy went through so much already. My princess, there's that. Stop crying. This is ridiculous. I'm looking at the video, hearing the children and parents, and I'm not crying on the bus. I'm not. Okay? I'm ugly crying looking at all these heartwarming pictures. That's an ad. There's that. Okay, so let's move on. Where was I? 24. And a few. I have to wake up my kids. I have 4 more. Okay, 14 seconds. This woman can't stop complimenting Meghan. She is so real for that. Alright, 14 seconds.
Oh, you look amazing. You look like a model.
Oh my gosh, that's so
You do. And you've had children, you've got no wrinkles. Nice, glowing skin.
You are so nice.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, you look amazing. You look like a model.
Oh my gosh, that's so
You do. And you've had children, you've got no wrinkles. Nice, glowing skin.
You are so nice.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You have children and you don't have wrinkles. You heard it here, folks. Kids are the main cause of wrinkle. I love Australians. The visit is showing how lovely they are. She most definitely experienced that goddamn Meghan, you're more beautiful in real life moment. We all hear about that. There's this. She said what we were all thinking. So glad to see Meghan receiving real life compliments. She deserves happiness. There's the laugh here. There's that. This is extra. The Duchess of Sussex first official outfit in Australia in 2018 was the dress from the Aussie brand Karen G. The Duchess first outfit in Australia in 2026 is also Karen G. Yeah, those dresses look very simple and timeless. That's the thing for me here. Alright, I just added this to the list. There's that. Great to see her highlighting Australian brands. Saint Agni, there's that. That blue dress is just stunning. She's so beautiful, like literally glowing. That's an ad. Let's go to the next tweet. Oh, I think on the first tweet, the first video, I skipped some stuff. I probably need to go back. No sleep for the wicked, a whole 5 day. The squad who's on the other side of the world gonna have to stay up all night. Look at that one, that GIF. To look at the squad putting stuff from the trip. There's the laugh here. Since they eat, sleep, pray, Harry and Meghan, they will be glued to their computer or stalking on the ground. I slept, my dear. I woke up to them being received by a huge crowd. I'll still sleep tonight and catch up tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Then Saturday and Sunday for Meghan's wellness retreat. Alright, so there's that. Next tweet. The last one is sent ballot thing. One more, and then I'll pause to go look at what I missed on the last recording. This Twitter street, also peaceful today, look like certain corners have been stunned into silent. Alright, they will cook up something as usual. They are shameless. I believe most of the squad are in silent mode. They should stay silent. Talking point haven't been hitting. It's the usual. Her hair, her toes, the children not being happy around her, and Harry being bald. So lame. They are looking through their thesaurus for words they haven't used yet. There's that. It's so nice. What in the name? I'm here for it. Them currently. There's that. People are laughing. Alright, so this is the last one. And then I'm gonna pause. I think the video that I recorded while I was editing, I realized I skipped some stuff. You cannot fake charisma. You cannot fake aura. Princess Diana had it. Prince Harry has it. Princess Meghan has it. Superstar. Alright, so there's Harry and Princess Diana. Meghan. There's Princess Diana. There they are here. Okay, so there's that when they were in Australia, not Australia, Jamaica. They don't have charisma. Look at them. They look at his face though. He doesn't look like he wants to even look. The whole thing, the fence. What about William Parker Bowles and Kate Middleton? Right, beautiful. This is an ad. All right, so that's that. Let me pause for a second and see. I have one more on the list, but it has to do with Center Valley. You know what? Let me pause. All right, there's a lot of pictures that's coming up. Forget what I missed in the previous one. So let me go over this really quickly. This might be part 2.